Hey, I've barely done stuff like this, by the way, vlogging and all that. But anyway, yeah, as I was editing this video, I realized that the mic audio was trash. It was garbage. It was so, like, gainy and all that. It sounded very muffled. So, the audio you're going to hear in the video is going to be from my mic that's usually on my camera, just in case stuff like my mic decides to not work. But, yeah, so apologies for the audio issues. Hey everyone, how you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reaction, another one to My Hero Academia in chapter 310. Well, another reaction to My Hero Academia, but this one is chapter 310. I just gotta say, I've done a Demon Slayer review for the movie. It's really good. Go watch that review if you can, please. Actually, obviously it's no spoilers. And I'm going to be doing a review for Falcon and Winter Soldier and Mortal Kombat soon. I watched about Falcon and Winter Soldier. I've not finished Mortal Kombat. It was just way too late. I couldn't finish it. But both of those reviews should be coming out today, and then tomorrow is the standard My Hero Academia anime reaction, because the fights are starting. So yeah, I've got to react to each one of them. I reacted to the last one a bit late. I think it was on Sunday, so I'm gonna try to make sure this one doesn't come out so late. But anyway, enough about that. Yeah, My Hero Academia. Before I get onto the actual reaction bit, I just gotta say, I love you guys, man. I love you, because what I really wanted with my let's say my subscribers and people who just watch these videos is that I wanted to do my reaction and what my thoughts on the chapter, but I also want to have a discussion with you guys. And what I like about you guys is you tell me, like, bluntly, all right, this is the truth, this is what's meant to happen, Divey. I don't know if you got it right or wrong. I just love that, because it makes me learn even more. So speaking of that, first things first, so the one thing I left the chapter feeling was like, okay, Deku managed to restrain himself from getting more damage, but I didn't believe the explanations they were giving us. Like, it kind of was logical, but I didn't buy it like that. I was like, I don't know if that's it's a bit of a stretch. But the way man, I can't remember, but somebody explained it very well and said, okay, Deku has went from 4% to 45%. So if you're going from 5% to 8%, no, 20% to 45%. So the last damage he did proper was actually at 5%. Now that I think about it, but anyway, 5% to 45%. At 5%, he took the blowback of 95% of One For All, 100% of, when it's 100%. But when he has 45%, you take a blowback of 55% of that 100% One For All. So bear in mind, Deku's gotten stronger, so less of a blowback, simple mathematics, and Deku takes less damage. So when they said that, I said, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But then the one I got at was the arms as well, because the arms, I didn't, in the scans, they didn't say it that well for me to understand it from when I read it. But somebody else also in the comments explained that, listen, in the War Arc, Deku whipped himself with Black Whip when he was fighting Shigaraki, and I saw that, yeah, but I thought that the Black Whip was more for him holding Shigaraki, so actually using Black Whip to hold Shigaraki. And Black Whip it doesn't really wrap around him now that I think about it. It usually just shoots out. But yeah, I just thought Deku just needed more of I don't know how to call it, but when you wrap rope and you make it tighter on your arm in order to pull something harder, I thought it was something like that. I didn't think it was more of not armor, but basically enhancement, if that makes sense, to I forgot the word of it, but braces, basically. So braces. I didn't think it was like that, but it makes sense that they did explain it, especially in the officials. It makes sense that it is like that, if that makes sense. But my only issue now is, okay, fine, Deku has used the Black Whip as braces. It makes sense why he took less damage, okay, but if it's like that, shouldn't he have another arm damage? Because he only used it on one arm from what I remember. Correct me in the comments, like I said. But he only used it on one arm when he was pulling Shigaraki. He didn't use it on his other arm. So unless you're going to say, okay, 55% is the main reason, and then you say, okay, also the hardened braces helped with one arm and maybe the other arm got a bit more damage. Unless they explain it like that, that's how I'm going to buy it. But so far, yeah, I buy everything, because in the officials, it says Black Whip helped with braces, and I do buy the 5 to 55%, 45% one for all, because they said it both times. I just thought, okay, in the scans, I was like, I don't know if I believe it like that. That's a bit of a stretch. But when you think about it logically, and the person who explained it to me, it made it make sense. So yeah, that's how I feel about those things. So getting on to the actual chapter, because I've been talking for a while. We haven't talked about the reaction. I haven't done a reaction. Thank God there's time skips. But yeah, going on to the actual chapter, what I want, I don't know. I just want to see more of what's going on the villain side. That was what I thought. And I do want to see more of, not Shadow Deku. He's not even Vigilante Deku, just Dark Deku. Let's say Emo Deku, something like that. I want to see more of him. And yeah, other than that, I'm flipping excited, man. Like, oh, man, My Hero Academia, bro. Alright, My Hero Academia chapter 310. And look at Deku, man. I love the fact that these, what do you call them? The gauntlets. They're not really gauntlets, but I think they're gauntlets. But anyway, I forgot the name of the word, but those things are red from the Two Heroes movie. Anyway, My Hero Academia. Let the pain begin. What is going on here? Why is it dark? Okay, let's go. That monster. Who are these civilians? Okay, I think these are civilians. Stop it. Please, no, stop it. I'm not a monster. I was just scared. No. Oh my god, they're rising up against the creatures. Oh, that's peak. So basically, you see this woman that is just like, the creature powers. Like, kind of like the CR. You know how they talk about the CRC and MVA and all that, and that happened, right? That's legit happening. So, because, wow, but we need to understand the reason why. Because, the people with, I forgot what the name of the type of quirks they have. Not mutation, but I forgot what the name is. When you have the quirk that Eraser can't erase, but it changes your whole body, like a Tokuyami, I guess like a Mina, something like that, right? More like a Tokuyami and like a Spinner, those type of people, right? This woman's like that, and it's so peak, bro. They're attacking her. Why? I was just scared. Oh, she must have used her quirk by mistake, maybe. Trying to let our guard down her. She goes, stop it, Squeak. Oh man, is he a mouse? What is that quirk? It's like a Rasengan. He's like, it looks like a Rasengan. And then who's that? Is that Deku? Boom. Please, calm down. How did Deku even stop that, actually, now I think about it? Oh, I think he just pushed her aside, to be honest. Anyway, Deku's like, please, calm down. It's a rainy night. Tensions are high. This person is not your enemy. Man, seeing all this in My Hero Academia go down is actually so sick. Okay. And then they go, ha! If she was innocent, she would stop acting so suspicious then. See, this is what... Man, don't even get me started on this. Don't even get me started on this thing. That is... So, man, I'll get to that a bit. If I remember, I'll get to that in the review section, because don't even get me started from that. And she goes, the mouse woman goes, I'm late for evacuation. The town was one of the safer places when this all started, so I thought I could just stay at home as all this blows over. Squeak. Aww. I thought I should make my way to the evacuation center at the hero school, so I ran, but one of the casualties began to emerge, so I was so scared. I'm sorry, Squeak. I was just so squeaking scared. Man. I'm sure everyone else is scared as well, Deku says. Mouse Lady goes, do you think things will return back to normal? Deku's like, they will. She goes, Squeak! And Deku goes, sorry, I have to get going now. And then All Might, okay. All Might is legit like Batman future Bruce Wayne, I think. Yeah, that's what it seems like it's going like. But anyway, All Might comes to pick up the Squeak Lady, and she goes, are you unharmed? Deku's like, All Might, please take her to the evacuation center. I cannot stay here. And then she goes, oh, huh? I thought she'd be like, all Squeak, but anyway. Wait a moment, take this with you. It's a pork katsu. You've been working non-stop lately. Oh, Deku, you've been just on the job, man. Deku's like, thank you for the meal. Man, Deku's really looking like All Might, for real. Like, even the way he's smiling now, that's the All Might, smile, basically. The All Might eyes, basically, when he smiles. All Might's like, it'll get cold soon, so eat it quickly. Man, I like the fact that... Alright, anyway. Oh, look at Deku. Alright, before I even get to that panel, I like the fact that All Might, right... How do I explain it? that Deku is still Deku. And he's not some like emo, like everyone was like, oh, he's gonna be the Eren of My Hero Academia. I like the fact he's not that. He's still Deku. He's just a changed Deku, or not a matured, because Deku is kind of mature in my opinion. But well, okay, fine, a more matured Deku. Yeah, that's why I love that. Anyway, look at Deku staring down. This looks like what happened in season 2. When, you know, in season 2, the first shot where Deku is just looking at all the villagers destroying everything, and it says it's like society's backing up right now. That's mad. And then look at, oh yeah, the vestiges pop out. Look at Banjo. The days where we didn't have any room to breathe from all the constant vigilantes profiling going on. It's like you just entered a time machine. Yeah, back in the past. Shigaraki, All for One, Dabi, Nomu, the League of Villains. We still don't have any clues. All the escapees were cut loose and went off to wreak havoc, so they don't know anything. Banjo goes, we're completely in the dark, huh? Deku looks down. Shigaraki with AFO's quirk. I doubt even Endeavor and Aizawa working together could put a stop to him. True. Deku's like, if One for All can't put a stop to all this at once, nothing will improve. Please, you guys work with us, says Deku. Oh, right, we're going back to... Oh, okay, yeah, finally. Okay, so the flashback of when they were asking number 2 and 3, all right, please, you guys work with us. Inside AFO, before Midoriya woke up from sleep. To consolidate our power and information to him, we need to work together. Please, my heroes. They said my heroes. Okay, they're heroes. Look at both of them, man. Why did they just put on timeout? Man, and they're still not talking, bro. Banjo's like, kiddo, you better get used to the other quirks you're here, because these guys are clearly ignoring them. Then, okay, still Banjo. What's he doing? Specifically, all Shinnomoris and Ends. When you wake up, get that imaging gimmick you have down. Okay, so the egg in the microwave stuff. And then Ends like, I suppose that's a good idea. And then, oh, finally, one of them says something. We came from the harshest era of history. Somebody said this. I'm pretty sure. I forgot who said this. Oh, man, one of them MHA channels. I think it might be Anarchy Smash. But I'm pretty much sure they said that 2 and 3 came from, like, the darkest parts of history. So that's why they're like, I don't know if I want to give this guy the quirk. And when I heard that, I said, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Anyway, so what's this guy's name? One of them. I think this is number 3. I think it's 3. Anyway, yeah. He goes, we come from the darkest, harshest parts of era of history, when All for One was at his peak and he was ready to dominate the entire world. Back then, those who were dominated couldn't even tell they were dominated, and the leader was scared of that future. To prevent him from taking full control, it took us working together to push back against him. Yeah, he really, let me not lie, this guy does look like Bakugo. Let me not even lie about that. Even with the gauntlets, bro, he looks like Bakugo, bro. He actually looks like Bakugo. But anyway, we move. Yoichi would know, right? And first using that, yep. To stop your brother, we sacrificed too many lives to count. At the end of the battle is either victory or defeat. You could think we could really get behind some bright-eyed brat that wants to save his arc animes. So, yep. It's all coming together. And then even, Yoichi is his name. I didn't know if I knew that, but anyway, I agree. It's certainly delusional. Just like how a certain pair saved their nemesis. Oh, okay. Oh, bro, this is so Bakugo. No, it's not Bakugo, right? It's not Bakugo from the future or something. I think he has a link to Bakugo, because the fact that, oh man, we'll have to save this for the review section. But anyway, they saved their nemesis. So they saved number 1 and extended a helping hand back then. And it's all falling together. Anyway, it's falling together, bro. If you didn't get me out of that room that night, then and there, nothing would have started. Isn't the reason you brought up the past that you realized in the fact in the first place? And then I don't know which one this is, but anyway, one of them says, you really think this kid will save the day? First user, yep. OFA will never bow down to my brother. It's because you extended your hand that OFA was able to begin in the first place. Listen clearly, kiddo. We're going full speed now. Woo! Let's go. All quirks. All quirks blazing. Deku's like, yes, sir. Bro, we're going full AFO now. No, full OFA now. Oh my god, what a chapter. I love that. I love that. I love that. That was a great chapter. My Hero Academia, man. Let's start from the beginning, because I really like this chapter, yeah. Let's start from the beginning, right? Let's start from Mouse Lady saying, "I'm no monster, I was just scared." We've heard that before. We've heard that before, haven't we? We've heard that before, man. We know. We know that, man. We know that. When she said that, I felt so bad for her, because, okay, this guy, I'm sorry, he's shooting out a Rasengan, I swear, but anyway, or something else, but anyway, when the Mouse Lady is getting attacked now, it shows that, okay, either A, they're being a bit racist to creatures now because of the times and everyone's just scared, or B, legit, they were scared because they thought she was activating the quirk. They were like, what? No, you need to go down, man. We don't know if you're a villain or not. So everyone's on edge, basically, and that makes sense. I mean, man, when villains are just coming around and creating havoc out of the blue, left, right, and center, I don't blame them for being scared. But man, poor Squeak woman. But yeah, Deku coming in as an intermediary to try and stop both parties is really awesome. Well, Deku would have done this in the past too. He would have done it either way. But just seeing him act like that is really, really cool, because these are really tiny tribes and they need like heroes, man. Like, man, this world right now, the actual world right now is looking sick. But my question is, how come there aren't... Okay, I understand why there aren't more heroes and there's less heroes around. That makes sense because, you know, most heroes retired and all that. I'm surprised I haven't seen like a lot of the UA kids go out and, you know, help. I don't know why. Like, I've seen Shindo. I've seen Shindo's lot. Not seen any UA kids. You'd think that Bakugo and Shoto would be like perfect candidates to go and, you know, help around the town. Or either that or we just don't know. I don't know. But still, it just seemed like villains are just having fun and people are just rushing over to camps and stuff. But anyway, there's still more chapters, so we don't know. And yeah, so I understand why this woman was staying at home. I get it, because you're totally thinking, oh, this is probably the most logical reason, because this is one of the safer towns. Of course, they're not going to come and get us. Like, I'll just go to evacuate, like, later. That was a big no-no. But anyway, man, I feel bad for, like, actual civilians that still kind of have some faith in the heroes and just want to be safe. That's why I felt so bad for this woman, this Squeak woman. She would have got knocked the hell out if Deku wasn't there. But anyway, we move. Or she may have used her quirk. We don't know what her quirk is. Maybe her quirk is just mouse. Period. Anyway, so we move. Deku's looking more like... Wait, did I mention the bit I wanted to mention? Yeah, I did actually. Yeah. Okay. So Deku and All Might's relationship really does look like... I haven't watched that many episodes of Batman Future, but I do remember what Batman Future kind of was like. And All Might and Deku does, to me, like show Batman Future. So All Might being the retired one with just the car too, like just the way he just came in with the car too, bro. That's so Batman Future, like, bro. He's like the Bruce Wayne. He's like, all right, you know what you got to do. Let me help you out. This is that, all the groundwork and all that. And even the fact that All Might is giving Deku food, and Deku's just not stopping, man. It's nice of All Might, but it's crazy because that means Deku's just been on job all the time. It makes sense. Like, there's just too many villains. I understand why he's just on job. But anyway, this shot right here, I don't know, or you can't see it, but there's this shot that does look like the beginning of season 2, except without the villains. Like, not how do I explain it? You know the shot where Deku is staring, right? And is about to do just when he does the power up and he's about to do the smash, the stuff behind him kind of looks like this shot, in my opinion. I might be wrong, to be honest with you. I might be chatting out my butt, but to me, that's what it kind of looks like with, well, how dark it is right now. But anyway, actually maybe not, because it doesn't have the hill thing. All right, forget it, never mind. But it just gives me that feeling now that I think about it. But yeah, so Banjo is talking about how this is like the old school times of AFO, and we kind of OFA, AFO, sorry, and we kind of knew that because they always like, oh, times weren't easy, like nothing was as easy before All Might. Even All Might was like, man, times are easy right now, but then, you know, he got power. But man, like, it seems like when the end Banjo said, I'm going back, and it seems like I'm going back in time now. It's just like, damn, like that's crazy. And the fact that they've got no info, damn, the league are doing a good job. Either that or AFO is doing a very good job at hiding them. Plus, he has a search quirk, so I mean, I guess, you know, it's not really a detect quirk, but I guess, like, let's say something random, like every 5 minutes he was searching, and you just see someone like, oh, that's a hero, let's move. I don't think he's doing that, because I think AFO is too prideful to do that. He'll be like, let's just mess him up. But anyway, we move. So the most important thing to me is the stuff to do with the second and third user and seeing what's going on. So from what I've seen, man, second user, I don't even know which one it is. I think it's the second user. He does look like Bakugo. Like the eyes and the gauntlets. It's actually quite scary how much he looks like Bakugo. We haven't seen the hair, so it could be different. But I don't think it's Bakugo going back in time. Like, that theory it doesn't make sense. I think it's just a descendant of Bakugo, or he just happens to look like Bakugo, and it's one of those. It's like who's the good example? I'm trying to think of someone that just happens to look like them because the stories are very similar. That's what I feel like it's more of. But who knows? It could be a descendant of Bakugo. But for real, he does look a lot like Bakugo. Anyway, so what's interesting is the fact that him and the third, okay, I don't know which is which, let me not even lie to you, but both of them came to help the first user from all AFO's clutches. Maybe they thought just AFO is just a sadistic guy, they just couldn't help him any longer. I want to find out more about why they did that. I want to know if it's either because AFO is dangerous or because they felt bad for the first user. That's what I want to know. And they extended their helping hand. That's really nice of them. What else? Yeah, and okay, I missed it. But the fact that they were saying we come from the darkest place, and you're really gonna give us to this cheery-eyed Deku? What the hell? And people have said this. I know for a fact, definitely Anarchy Smash, their channel, definitely said it. But I'm trying to figure out if anybody else said it. But yeah, people, it just makes a logical sense. Like, why the hell would these guys who would be fighting death on death's door be giving Deku, who's like, hey, I'm gonna help Shigaraki? They're like, man, I understand why they're like, man, no, like, I'm not giving it to you. I'm not giving you my power. But anyway, yeah, and they say that they the fact that they've sacrificed too many lives to count, I want to understand that too. I want to understand if, let's say, as they were fighting, maybe they were being protected a lot to fight AFO where they got the power, or maybe like they were undercover and they're trying to kill AFO and too many people died in order for them to do the mission. Like, I do want to find out more about second and third user, but I'm really happy with what we got, let me not lie, because it's about time we know something about them and why they're standing against the door and all that. So yeah, the fact that all the users are up banding together is awesome. So that means Deku is pretty much about to unlock pretty much all of OFA. And this is where I need to ask a question. Like, look at all the vestiges, bro. What a shot, man. Look at all of them. Damn. My Hero Academia. But anyway, what I need to understand, actually two things. What are the next two quirks? Because I don't know. At first I thought maybe one is a hardening quirk, because, like, you know, that's why Deku protected his arms and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's okay. I'm gonna just take the L and go through it. I think one of them is gonna be some kind of reinforcement quirk. Go on. I'm going for it. I could take the massive L, but I don't care, man. Let's just give it a try. You know, who knows? It could be right. But anyway, I don't know what the next one will be. Let me flip a coin and think. What would Deku use? Like, basically, in order to figure out one of these last quirks, you need to think about what is a tool that you know Deku would use very well that wouldn't be that useful for a lot of people. And that's where I don't know. Maybe in the next chapter I'll answer that question. But if they already give me the quirk by then, it will be kind of annoying. But man, I don't know. Loudspeaker, maybe? I don't freaking know, man. Maybe a knife. Maybe knife skills. Maybe knife skills quirk could be it. I don't know, but I want to hear you guys' comments about that. But what's gonna happen next chapter? I feel like yeah, I don't know. I feel like Deku's gonna test run his quirk, because to be fair, unless one of their quirks is a finding quirk, and they could just go and storm up on the League of Villains. That's possible. That's actually possible. But anyway, yeah, I feel like they're gonna test run both quirks. I'm gonna miss out on getting a guess on what quirk Deku would be. I'm really looking around my room trying to figure out if there's anything for survival skills, and I've got nothing. But yeah, I think Deku's gonna test run his quirk, and I think he's gonna like all right, cool. I've not mastered, but okay, I've got a hang of what AFO is, like, you know, I'm ready. Like, I didn't even notice this. This guy has a mask now. Not the Bakugo one, the other 2 or 3, probably the third one. I'm guessing second one is the one that looks like Bakugo, but the third one, nah, for real, he actually looks like Bakugo. Like, even some of his costume stuff, it actually looks like prototype Bakugo. But anyway, yeah, so the third one, he has a mask, which is pretty cool. But yeah, he's gonna test run his power. He's gonna fight some villains, maybe, or we get some info on the League of Villains. I said that last week, we didn't get anything, so I'm really hyped. Like, I love the way Horikoshi's doing this story. My only fear, okay, that was what I forgot to mention. My only fear is that I know Horikoshi. Okay, I don't know. Okay. My only fear is that it's ending quickly because Deku is basically breezing through these quirks. Like, think about it like this: if this gets adapted. And bear in mind, Vestiges start season 5. Vestiges start in like probably the next, I think, 5 or 6 weeks or so. I'm trying to think. This fight, no, maybe less than that. But no, maybe about 5 weeks, I believe. Yeah, maybe about 5 weeks or less. So that's when Vestiges started season 5, right? By the time this happens, this could be towards the end of season 6. Deku would have unlocked all the quirks by the end of season 6. Bear in mind, like, that means he's breezing through these quirks. Now, unless, right, Horikoshi's like, let him breeze through these quirks and then, like, use them in the future. But I don't see how much longer My Hero can last. Like, I really wanted to hit 700 chapters, and the only thing that's giving me hope is the fact that Horikoshi focuses a lot on side characters and their development and the development of a lot of characters, and those development arcs are actually fleshed out. So that's what's giving me hope about a long like a Naruto length series, not to compare My Hero to Naruto, but basically 700 chapters. But the way Deku is breezing through these quirks, I'm getting a little scared. I'm getting a little scared that, let's say there is a time skip. Maybe there might not be a time skip. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting a little scared, because he's breezed through the quirks. Let's say there is a time skip. Who's fighting Deku, man? Like, who is fighting Deku and having a chance except Shigaraki and AFO? Who? And maybe Mashia. Who? Like, not even, like, if post time skip Deku, I don't even think Endeavor gives him work. Bro, I think Endeavor's ridiculously powerful. Like, obviously, Endeavor will work Deku now, but, like, later? I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, that's enough for me. Thank you very much for watching. Did you like this chapter? Did you not like this chapter? Let me know in the comment section and open the discussion. Did I miss anything, or did you not like anything as well? Talk to me, man. I'm down to have some fun. Thank you very much for watching again. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more on pop culture and entertainment. Have a great day, stay safe, and I will see you soon. And plus ultra. Alright, bye.